Greetings and salutations, and welcome to the continuing episodes of my Fallout 4 playthrough. We have been summoned to the Greentop Nursery because they have a problem with some ghouls. They have then told me that the problem is at the National Guard Armory, which is there. So our job is to go and clear the area of all the ghouls. So, we will take that mission to heart and head out. Once again, we will stay on the roads to try to avoid a lot of the wildlife that tends to kill me. That dog tried, but to no avail. Wasn't sure if I should take that intersection or not, and I shouldn't. Although I do know that there will be some raiders and some other things down here by this bus, so I have to be careful. And there they are. Quite a lot of recoil on this. Need to do some mods to it.
Loot on you better be worth it.
Blow their brains up. There we go. I took some health damage there, but not too much. We'll go see if they've got some stuff that I want. And they did. Weapons and stim packs. Looks good. I'll need some of the stim packs to heal my health from the encounter. And I continue to go south. I'm healthy now. Although I am carrying some rads. Where's the dog? I'm assuming that this raider and the attack dogs were part of the other group. They just got separated. Don't know. But they have been dealt with, and we continue on the mission. Distress signal. That will mean that we're close to the National Guard Armory, and we just took a quick glimpse of it to our left there. And now I got bloat flies. And that takes care of the bloat fly. Is there another one? I don't see any, and VATS doesn't engage, so that's an indication that there are no other targets in the area. Now, this is the furthest east we have gotten. This is the county crossroads. We will eventually be doing a settlement to that settlement on the right. But right now we don't have an assignment, so I'm not going to go visit with them. I'll wait until I get the assignment. And there are many turrets around this place. I believe 4, maybe 5. Although I'm in a position where I can't see them. There's 2. I seem to be far enough away to where I'm veering and not getting on target exactly. And there it goes again. Takes 3 tries to get it from that distance. And it doesn't take 3 tries to get the ghouls. I don't understand. Oh well. So that's 3 turrets. There's at least 1 more. Now, one of the things I never figured out is who put the turrets up there and who they're supposed to be protecting from. They will shoot at me if I walk on here onto the parking lot and have not dealt with them before I get onto the parking lot. So now what I'm doing is I'm going around the perimeter of the building. I want to make sure that I get all of the ghouls that are on the outside. Plus, check out any loot that may be here. Here's a loot duffel bag. If I hadn't made so much noise blowing up the turrets, there would have been a ghoul in one of those tubes. But when I started shooting at the turret, it activated and was one of those 2 that I shot long distance there. Some frag mines. Let's be careful to make sure that there aren't any more. Now with the build that I have, one of the sad parts about this is that there are 2 power armor sets at this location. And I can't get to them because I don't have enough science or enough lock picking to do it. Now I could go disarm that, but hey, let's let VATS blow it up. And we sent that skeleton flying. That was fun. It actually blew up 2 mines because there's a mine about right there normally. And when I blew the first one up, the second one went as well. Ammo box. We'll grab it. Not much, but worth having. And in the door we go. Get used to this dungeon. We end up doing it several times during the course of the game. The reason why it was so hard to hit that one was because of the pile of rubble in the way. That one came from the stairway while I was looking upstairs for this one. So they set me up. It's okay. It killed me. It's not supposed to do that. Okay, I'm going to let you see that one. I'm not going to edit it out because we weren't that far into this. And I'm going to change weapons. We're not going to do this with the 10 mil. We'll do this with the killer, the Overseer's Guardian. And they'll not do that again. Always check in there because one time I didn't, and then I got in trouble for it. There we go. It should be everybody on this side, but we'll check to make sure. The only way I can tell if ghouls are dead is if I can loot them. And there's Knight Ostlin. Trying to decide how much of this I want to take. So we'll take everything but leave her uniform so that she's not naked with the ghouls. She'll be here when we come back next time. But we've taken her dog tags and her holotape, and we'll be able to continue this part of the quest at a later date. Now we go in here, and inside the desk is the key/password to the doors. And we'll need that to get into the next part. So, we have cleared this side and looted as much as we want. If there's junk here, you can loot more, but this is all I want. Get rid of my radiation and then drink some water. That will bring me back to full health. Could take a nap there, I guess, and get back to full health, but water's just as easy. Plus, I've always been concerned that if I were to lay down and take a nap, I would wake up and be surrounded by ghouls. Never happened, but I definitely don't want to wake up and have to fight my way out. Ah, I thought there was some kind of a stash over here. And there was. So, I'm double checking to make sure that there isn't any other stash around. And we'll go upstairs and take another pass through there. Fans. Gotta have gears. Typewriters. Bobby pins. Okay. It was worth the trip. Always wanted to take a wheelchair, and I can never figure out how to get it to roll away. Anyway, we're done on this side, and we're going to be going to the hallway between the two buildings. There will be two ghouls in this hallway that we'll have to deal with. And there's our transition. And now we go into the barracks. So we've cleared 2 of the 3 areas, the outside, the administration building, and now we're going to clear the barracks. I hear them. I don't think they're that far away, and I'm starting to run out of ammunition. There we go, that'll wake them up. There's a stairway about right there, and they should be coming down it. That one that just went to the left, and now it'll come back to the right. Okay, fine. I'll come get you. There he is. Shot his leg out and he didn't die, so fixed him up. I'm just double checking on these because every once in a while I have walked by and then they come alive and come after me. Even though I could loot him, I was still afraid he was moving, so I shot him again. I'm being more and more careful now with my shots. I don't want to have to shoot more than I need to because I'm running out of ammo. Good loot. A coffee cup. Great. Alright. That takes care of them up here. I have 2 or 3 left. And one of them's a glowing ghoul. And there he is. And there's a second ghoul with him, so this will make it tougher. Shooting through the wood doesn't work very well. There, that got rid of the second one. Where'd that come from? Holy cow. I have no idea where those came from. But that seems to be all of them. Nope, got one more. Had run out of ammo, so had to change weapons.
There we go.
Pick up my covert training manual. Doing a Monty Python on me. Still attacking even though he's got no arms. Should have shot his legs out, I guess. That would have been funny. Alright, double checking everything, making sure everybody's dead. Making sure none are hiding back here. Taking stim packs. It's all good. I think we're done over here. So we've got the outside, the administration building, and the barracks. Time to leave. I find it interesting that I need a password to get out of the place. But it's the same password I had to get in. So we'll just open up the back door. And that will let us out. Now, we're going to go and make sure, but there's this orange door over here. And this orange door leads to a bunker that contains a set of power armor. I don't believe I can get into it. I believe it's a master lock, and I'm nowhere near that on my lock picking. I'm trying to decide what weapon I want. Yeah, it's
tight.
The master lock won't let me do it. So the first one is in there. The second one is in a series of storage containers that are back behind us right now. I'm not even going to go look at that because I know that I can't open it.
Excuse me.
Dangerous world out there. Good thing, too. Otherwise, no business for doctors, am I right?
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
You have any of those symptoms? Tell me about them.
So I'll go ahead and have him fix me up, get rid of my rads, and
Let's
cure
flush the
me
system.
cheaper than using some Radaway and some stim packs. So we'll let him take care of it.
All done. Any other complaints?
While he's doing that, we'll talk about yet a third set of power armor that's available nearby.
I've seen worse. Better stitch
And
you up
that's
before
to
infection
our
sets in,
left. This road goes up and heads towards Finch Farm and the Slog and
All
a couple
done.
of other
Any
places.
other complaints?
And on the way, we find a
We're done.
All right.
convoy
Don't ruin my
from
hard
the
work by
military
lying out
pre-war. And there's a set of power armor in that convoy as well. The problem of it is that convoy is guarded by a Mr. Gutsy and an Assaultron. So, I don't go after it at low levels, because the Assaultron kicks my butt. So, we've come back to the crossroads, and we've gone, hey, I don't want to walk all the way back. So we'll fast travel back to the Greentop Nurseries. Report back into them. And then fire up the workshop and try to build them a couple of turrets. I used to sit down and wait, but I've decided, hey, it's a game. Wake them up.
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did? Oh, that is great news. Stella, you and the Minutemen have our gratitude and our support.
Woke her up. Okay. I'm not going to mess with this too much. Just drop a couple of turrets in. Can't do that. Only got one. Only have circuitry and oil for one. Now I've got oil for two, but there's no other circuitry here. I know. I have searched before. So I'm going to have to drop one of these here and then go get a circuit card somewhere else. So I try to put these high so that whatever attacks this place won't be able to get to the turrets and break them. Now I'm trying to figure out where am I going to go to get this circuit, and I've decided I'm going to try Starlight Drive-In. So off we go to the Starlight. I have learned that if I don't turn around and look around the bus, I don't trigger the random encounter that occurs under the overpass that's just down the road. If I turn around and look around the bus, inevitably I'll be confronted with some kind of enemy that wants to do me harm. Specifically, I've ran into mongrels, mirelurks, although there's no water anywhere nearby, death claws, more than one at a time. When I've played some of the DLCs, some of the new raiders show up down there. So I try to avoid them whenever I'm doing these quick runs. And so I don't go look. Plus, I'm not in a position to where I could, if I do find a roaming vendor that I want, a level 3 vendor, I've got no place to send them. So right now I don't want to have those encounters. Still looking for circuitry. We found some oil. We'll take it. I think what I'm going to have to do is go for a military grade circuit board, which gives me 5 circuitry. And that'll work. I don't know what I'm looking for. I guess to clear the junk out of my... I'm like, why am I doing that? Alright, so we've got that. So we'll head back to the Greentop, and we'll place that that turret. And when we get done with that, that will do it for this episode. We're at about 28 minutes, and it's going to be a good place to stop. Next time, we're going to go to Diamond City and try to purchase our residence there, and then clean that up. So that'll be fun. Anyway, our second turret's going to go in on top of the roof here. And like I say, then that'll do it. So, before I get done with this and we fade to black, let me say thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one.